Hello, my name is Father Jacob Rouse, and I'm the pastor of Notre Dame Parish in Cresco, Iowa. For today's Corona Minute, notice that I'm in my car. I'm traveling back and forth from some towns. I'm doing a funeral and a wedding. Also notice that the car is stopped. I'm not driving, and it's off. Be a responsible driver, please. I see people doing sometimes videos of them in their car and they're driving. And even if it's on a little vent holder, don't make a video while you're driving. I don't care if it's the Pope himself. I'm not going to watch it. Okay, enough of that. I want to tell you a very brief coronavirus story. I started to notice at an undisclosed time, I was feeling just very, very subtle chills and very, very subtle aches. I'm very prone to seasonal allergies, like I'm sure a lot of you are. But I just started to have that feeling inside, like, should I get tested? I don't know. I shouldn't, because I've got a wedding coming up, I've got a funeral, I've got a vacation coming up, I'm going to see my godson soon, and I've got the school children I'm going to see. All those things would get, I'd have to cancel all those things. But then that little voice inside me kept saying, you know what? You've got a wedding, you've got a funeral, you've got your school children, you've got vacation, you've got your godson you're going to see soon. And I thought, what if I was positive and didn't know it or didn't tell anyone? I know regret is not a motivator to do the right thing, but that was a pretty big one. So I took a page from one of my parishioners' books. She noticed herself getting symptoms, and then she got herself tested. She came back positive. And then she did in what I think is a moment of holiness, integrity, and courage. She got her 3 small children and her husband tested as well. They were completely asymptomatic the entire time, but they came back positive, and then they all quarantined together as a family. So how annoying is that, though? She could have just kept it to herself and not said anything, because, it's inconvenient. It's inconvenient to get sick. It's inconvenient to get the coronavirus. It's inconvenient to have life stop. But especially, what if one of her kids was like a football player or a quarterback or something? Like, you'd get the whole team shut down. But what I think was incredible is her integrity, courage, and compassion, frankly. That yes, things might stop. Yes, our bodies don't do what we want them to do all the time. And yes, we get sick. That's just one of the realities of life. But to be honest and to use that as an opportunity for goodness and for rest and relaxation. So what I did is keeping her in my thoughts and in my heart and motivation, I called Cresco Hospital and said, hey, can you get me in? I really want to have a test, and I'd rather be safe than sorry. They said, yeah, okay, come on in this afternoon, and then we'll call you within an hour. And I said, what? Really? I thought it was like a 3-day turnaround. They said, no, we just got a new test in. And it's not even the brain stabber one. It's just, you just get 2 swabs in your nose, and then they call you within an hour. So, very joyfully and very thankfully, they called me within 55 minutes and said I was negative. It was just like a boost to my day. So knowing that I do not have it, know that I'm not going to infect others as I go traveling around doing things, it's just a huge release. I think we are tempted to just keep things to ourselves, especially our sin. Just say, no, it's only going to affect me. I'm not hurting anyone else. Let's just keep this quiet. No, the same is true in confession. The same is true in admitting your faults to others, even if it's something that wasn't completely your fault, like the coronavirus. Someone could have coughed or breathed on you. So that's my encouragement. That's my thoughts. Cresco Hospital now has 1-hour testing. So when in doubt, just go do it. Better safe than sorry, and better to be in the know than not. So. All right, please pray for me. I won't do any Corona Minutes next weekend because I'm going to be on vacation and I'm going to take a break. Please pray for me that it's refreshing, and I will pray for you as you're continuing to work and be in this world, that you can find time to Sabbath as a verb and find time for rest, relaxation, and recreation with your family. Go wash your hands.